It's here, the Old West Freight Train by FunWhole's, and I'm going to come out and say it, this set is near perfect. You get 6 minifigures, and like all FunWhole's sets, it comes equipped with a lighting kit. So let's check it out. If you're already familiar with FunWhole's sets, then feel free to skip to the next segment of this video where we'll explore the lights, the minifigures, and the build itself. If you've not heard of FunWhole's before, then follow along and I'm going to give you a brief overview. So FunWhole's are a competitor to LEGO. They design their own sets and each set includes a lighting kit designed to bring the builds to life. I've previously reviewed a couple of FunWhole's other sets. I've left links in the description to those videos, and since then they've continued to release more sets across their different themes. The Old West Freight Train is part of their Western theme, so let's get opening the box. The packaging this set came in was a very secure box with a layer of bubble wrap for protection, and the delivery time was, as always, very good. The box design and the printing, as well with all the other sets that I've reviewed, continue to be great quality, and opening the set box feels very premium. This set, the Old West Freight Train, includes 1,542 pieces. The pieces feel really good and connect together very well. There are no stickers within the set, so you don't have to worry about trying to apply them and get stressed out in the process. Instead, we get a range of very well printed tiles. FunWhole's overarching theme for this set is taking a ride into the Old West adventure. So within this set, you'll get 6 minifigures who all have their own unique designs, which plays nicely into the story for this set. Bandit Bill, a bold but kind-hearted outlaw, is leading his gang in a final heist to rob the treasure from the train. He's planning to scare the passengers into compliance, but unbeknownst to them, the dynamite they intend to use has been swapped out for toys by the sheriff, and it's setting up their eventual humiliation. Now, as with all FunWhole's sets, a lighting kit is provided, and for this set in particular, I'd like to say the lighting kit is near perfection, but we'll get to that in just a minute because I want to quickly touch base on the price of the set. So the price for this set is going to retail at $89.99 USD. As you can see, you get 4 carriages for the train and they're all interchangeable. You also get the 6 minifigures as mentioned, and then the cherry on top of the cake is the Western water tower. It's just so good. It was right at the end of the build, which made the experience even better. I didn't think I needed anything else to complete this set, but then when I put it together, I was like, you know what? It's the extra little bit of detail that we may have needed, and FunWhole's definitely did deliver.
So let's talk about the lighting. FunWhole's separate out the lighting components for the set, storing them in this orange box. Within it, you'll have 3 bags numbered 1 through to 3, a battery pack, and a pair of tweezers. Throughout the build, you'll make use of FunWhole's custom bricks, which allows for seamless integration for the wires into the set. They once again make use of their quick release contact pads. One specific part that I was very impressed with was when you had to thread the wiring through a gold tube. This mounted to the side of the train and would allow you to light up the front lamp. Next up, I wanted to share a few pages from the instruction manual. They tell you about the inspiration behind the set, as well as some of the history behind the build of the train. They also include a very cute comic book strip, which I really enjoyed. This tells you the backstory about what's going on. And then lastly, I wanted to share the steps for the minifigure build. This was the first time I've ever experienced using a material accessory for a minifigure, and I think they've actually done a very good job, so well done FunWhole's on that. Right, we're now going to explore the entire build, starting with the front of the train and making our way to the back of it, finishing with the water tower. Starting at the front of the train, you'll notice the beautiful headlight, a chimney with steam blowing out, and a golden bell used to notify passers-by. Moving down, you'll spot smaller chimneys displaying the number 36, and on the side of the train features the printed tiles labelled freight. To capture the vehicle in motion, FunWhole's designed the wheels to include a piston mechanism, which adds an authentic touch to the steam locomotive. Finally, you can access the engine room by lifting the roof with the provided latch, which also reveals interior details such as the controls and hot coals illuminated by a red LED. There's even space to place a minifigure inside. Next, we move on to the coal cart of the train. FunWhole's known for adding extra details to their sets, and here you'll find a shovel which the boilerman would use to feed coal into the furnace. This section of the vehicle also provides access to the battery pack, cleverly hidden beneath the pile of coal, keeping it out of sight. At the back of the cart there's a quick release contact pad that allows power to be transferred to the following carts. Now let's move on to the third cart, which carries a pile of timber. While this part of the build doesn't feature an extensive amount of detail, it's a historically accurate inclusion as freight trains often transported goods like timber. FunWhole's has also ensured that the timber won't roll off the train by adding 2 chains within the build to securely strap the logs in place. Finally, we move on to the last carriage of the train, where the passengers and treasure are located. Treasure that Bandit Bill is trying to claim. At both the front and back of the carriage, you'll find 2 hanging lights on the outside. Inside there's a well-printed tile depicting the train route. As you look toward the back of the carriage, you'll notice a table with a coffee mug and a wanted poster for the bandits. The treasure is also hidden in this carriage. To turn on the overhead lights, FunWhole's has used quick release contact pads which allow you to easily remove the roof without worrying about wires getting in the way. The final part of this build is the water tower, which includes a few neat features. At the base of the tower, you'll find a wanted poster for the other bandits, along with some well-designed cactuses and plants. FunWhole's has used various brown tiles and studs to bring the wooden structure of the water tower to life, and to complete the build, they've added a transparent blue flame piece to represent the water flowing out. To wrap up this video, I want to address just a couple of minor cons. I'm being really picky here because I honestly struggle to find any major issues with this build. Firstly, while the train is capable of going around corners, it would have been nice to include some curved track. Secondly, the battery pack does slightly peak out, which could be improved. And lastly, a couple of extra passenger carriages would have been a great addition, but I suspect that would have increased the overall price of the set.
So to summarise, I think this set is near perfect. You have lighting in all the right places. It is brilliant playability, especially with the interchangeable carriages. I did mention there were a few elements I think FunWhole's could improve on if they were to release another train set in the future. However, overall, I think they've done an incredible job with this set, and it is definitely worth picking up, especially if you're into that Wild West theme. As always, I've left links down below in the description of this video, including my affiliate link, and if you want 10% off FunWhole's products, then you can use the code YellowBrickPicks at checkout. If you enjoyed this video or you found it useful, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new here and you fancy supporting the channel and seeing upcoming videos, then you can hit subscribe. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.